You know, I was thinking the other day about how poverty is like that annoying friend who shows up uninvited to every party. You know the one. You're just trying to enjoy your life, maybe have a little fun, and then bam, there they are, sitting on your couch, eating all your snacks, and reminding you that you forgot to pay your electricity bill. Thanks, poverty. You really know how to kill a vibe. But seriously, let's talk about poverty. It's a topic that makes people squirm, like when you accidentally step on someone's foot and then both of you just stand there awkwardly, pretending it didn't happen. But it's real, and it's everywhere. You can't escape it, no matter how hard you try. You could be living your best life, scrolling through Instagram, looking at all those perfect beach vacations, and then you remember that you can't even afford a beach towel, let alone a trip to the beach. So you just sit there, in your living room, with your sad little towel that's seen better days, scrolling through pictures of people who don't even know what a budget is. And let's not even get started on the grocery store. Oh, the grocery store. It's like a game show, and the prize is just trying to feed yourself for the week without going broke. You walk in and it's like, welcome to the Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor. You look at the prices and it's like they're playing a cruel joke on you. You want avocados? That'll be your firstborn child, please. Others, us. And don't even think about organic. Organic is like the VIP section of the grocery store, and you're just trying to sneak in with your coupon for 2-for-1 ramen noodles. Speaking of ramen, can we talk about how it's basically the unofficial mascot of poverty? I mean, ramen is like the superhero of broke people food. It's cheap, it's quick, and you can dress it up in so many ways. You can throw in an egg, some veggies, maybe even a little leftover chicken if you're feeling fancy. It's like a culinary version of let's make a deal. I'll trade you a packet of soy sauce for a sprinkle of hope. And honestly, I don't know how many times I've had to convince myself that I'm just being culinary creative, when all I'm really doing is trying to stretch that last dollar. And then there's the whole living paycheck to paycheck situation. It's like a twisted version of musical Chairs. But instead of chairs, it's bills. And instead of music, it's the sound of your heart breaking every time you check your bank account. You ever get that feeling when you check your balance and it's like, surprise, you're still broke? It's like your bank account is that friend who always has bad news. Oh, you thought you could afford that new shirt? No, you've got a car payment due. It's a real confidence booster, let me tell you. But let's be real. There's a certain camaraderie that comes with being broke. You start to bond with other people who are in the same boat. You're like a little club, and the secret handshake is just you both looking at each other with that I feel you nod when someone mentions how they can't afford to go out this weekend. It's like, yeah, I'd love to go to that fancy restaurant, but my bank account just sent me a strongly worded letter saying, not today, buddy. And then you both laugh because you know you're going to end up at home, eating that same old ramen while scrolling through social media, watching your friends post pictures of their gourmet meals. And let's not forget about the rich people who try to give you advice. You know the ones. They're like, why don't you just save more money? Oh really? Is that the secret? Why didn't I think of that? It's like telling a fish to just try harder to ride a bicycle. It's not that simple. It's like they've never had to choose between buying groceries or paying for gas. Do I want to eat this week or make it to work? Tough choice. And the holidays? Don't even get me started. The holidays are like a full contact sport for the financially challenged. You're trying to keep up with gift-giving traditions, but your budget is giving you the side eye like, are you serious right now? You end up giving gifts that are more like thoughtful gestures rather than actual presents. Happy holidays! Here's a lovely hand-knit scarf I made out of my old t-shirts. It's the thought that counts, right? But in all honesty, humor is one of the best coping mechanisms we have. It's like a little lifeboat in the stormy sea of financial struggles. You can laugh at the absurdity of it all, and suddenly, it doesn't feel as heavy, Because let's face it, if you can't laugh about being broke, you're going to cry, and nobody wants that. So here's to all of us navigating the wild world of poverty with a smile on our faces and a ramen noodle in our hands. We may not have a lot of money, but we've got creativity, resilience, and a killer sense of humor. And who knows, maybe one day we'll look back on these times and laugh even harder. Until then, let's keep sharing those broke but happy stories. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. And that's what makes the struggle a little more